And we have the King of the Sanctuary in our main event tonight, Johnny Brown.
Living in the future or living in the past, and always live in your now.
And maybe no one personifies the 570 quite like Brad DeMaio. It might not be flashy, it might not be glitz and glamour, but he's a tough customer and he gets the job done.
I mean, it's not a gimmick. If you look at this guy's chest on his right up over his heart, he's got the state on it and a big star on that 570. He loves where he's from, a veteran of the game. Somebody else we're used to seeing in tag team action, going to see solo here tonight.
Going to be interesting.
Aaron Roxas is a guy who's been making a lot of waves at the Sanctuary. You can see him all over Pennsylvania in the 570. Former champion in backbreakers. This kid knows what he's doing, and one of the people that he always kind of modeled himself after and goes on the road with is Brad DeMaio. So it's going to be very interesting to see them square up tonight.
Absolutely, and we will see this a little bit later tonight. This is a battle of the generations. You have DeMaio, one of the vanguards of the area of the scene up here in the 570, against a guy trying to break in, trying to break through.
Yeah, Brad is always somebody. You could be a cameraman. You could even be myself on commentary. Brad DeMaio looks at people in this business, puts out that wing, and tries to keep people there. Well, not keep them there, but put them under it and help them through this business. He's a model person, and we're happy to have him. And Roxas is one of those guys that's been under the wing, and he wants to come out from under.
But that means nothing tonight because all Brad DeMaio is thinking of right now is running through Aaron Roxas.
Friendship aside, they're both here to fight.
And they wouldn't run it any other way.
Absolutely.
Youth versus experience here. The classic battle. And they see each other fight so often. They're on the road together most every weekend. They know their tendencies. They know what the other guy is going to do before they do it.
Yeah, they know what makes the guy mad. They know what he doesn't like in the ring. They know each other's weaknesses.
DeMaio gets a hammerlock, but Roxas is able to get through the ropes to break it. Aaron Roxas has that wrestler's frame. He's got the height. He's got the long legs. He can get to those ropes very easily. There's the lockup.
Brad, another guy here, just kind of keep putting him over, but it's hard not to. But this guy, just the epitome of dedication and willpower. Like this guy lost tons of weight, really got himself in a different mindset, a different physique for this 2020 into the pandemic. He's changed his life, and someone like Roxas, you feed off that and make yourself better being around a person like Brad.
Brad DeMaio on the wrong end of a shoulder tackle, and he's taking a walk. It's those veterans. Evers and Turner both did it too. They know that if it's not going your way, take a breather. You have till 10. Get back in there and try it again.
Yep. There's counts for a reason, and these veterans are going to use every second of that count.
Feeling out process here. Locking up again, and DeMaio right into the headlock. Roxas shoots him off the ropes. And DeMaio with the shoulder tackle this time.
That woke Roxas up.
There you see Roxas now taking a walk. He wants to get right back in. It's that youthful energy. It's okay, I'm going to get right back up.
Yeah, well, he has to use that to his advantage. He knows with his youth, he does have the better cardio. He has the better gas tank. His body hasn't, his bump card's not as full as Brad DeMaio, so he got to stay in the action here.
I don't know. I almost saw his head get taken off by a clothesline a few weeks ago.
He said that was nothing.
Oh, I'm sure. Top wrist lock by Roxas.
I think he says he's impervious to clotheslines. They don't bother him at all.
DeMaio now getting to the ropes. Roxas taking his time. Breaks at 3.
See, that's the
Breaks at 3.
Brad used 4 3/4 there.
Again, they know their tendencies so much that neither one wants to over-push and make that mistake. DeMaio with the go behind. Roxas using those hands to try to break free.
Long frame of Roxas to get his arm over.
Long frame, long arms, pinning DeMaio's arm and gets a headlock of his own. Wrenching on it, too. But DeMaio, the veteran, slips out and gets a hammerlock of his own. Oh, he's going for the crossface chicken wing. Shades of Bob Backlund in the sanctuary. You would never think it.
One of the greatest of all time.
Absolutely. Ran for president once, too.
Out about it.
DeMaio with a crushing chop. Oh, and a forearm to the chest, just wailing on Roxas. He has him trapped in the corner.
Yeah, the beginning of this match, I guess, definitely told a story. They were both doing lockups to one another, shoulder bumps, really feeling now. Now Brad goes, all right, buddy. All right, youth guy. I'm not taking it. It's going to be a long car ride home. Now it's time to fight.
Hard-hitting dropkick to the back, too. Roxas trying to fight out, trying to fight back to his advantage here. Ducks a clothesline.
See?
And hits a forearm.
Those clotheslines, nothing on them.
Inverted atomic drop. Right into the neck breaker. Roxas taking control over Brad DeMaio. Measuring him in the corner now. DeMaio slow to get up. Roxas not waiting.
Oh!
Charges in with the knee.
Brad smartly rolls out of the ring because the lights got turned off for a second there.
I think Brad's running on instinct right now. That was an instinctual move.
This is where Roxas needs to get out, and he's going to. He's going to close that distance, keep the pressure on. Smart. Use
Absolutely.
that youth.
Aaron Roxas smells blood in the water, and he is going after Brad DeMaio.
Getting him back in that ring.
Roll him right back in. Getting some support from the crowd there. He has a little cheering section.
Oh, but that split second of him jawing with the crowd gave Brad enough to get back into this huge neck breaker from the outside.
Using the ring to his advantage. You are vulnerable when your opponent is in that ring and you are not. You are making yourself vulnerable just by getting inside the ring. DeMaio able to turn the tables. And he's going to work. Just crushing the arm over the shoulder.
He's going to spin it back around again. Just ripping it out of socket.
Wrenching on that wrist lock. Kick to the elbow.
As someone who has suffered many dislocated shoulders, that makes me cringe every single time I see it.
DeMaio fires Roxas out of the corner. Coming in with an avalanche.
Talking to him on the way down.
Roxas barely gets the shoulder up.
Did you see Brad's face on that kick out? He kind of smiled. I think he's happy the fight's still going. I didn't think he wanted it to be over.
There's nowhere Brad DeMaio would rather be on a Friday night than in that ring fighting. He's got the camel clutch in now.
There's only one thing Brad likes more than beat people up in a ring, and that's peanut butter chocolate milk from Rudders. That's it.
Oh, yeah, loves it. Just breaking the forearm across the face, right in the eye. Brutality from Brad DeMaio. Stepping on Aaron Roxas' neck. And we saw earlier, Aaron Roxas did break at a 3 count. Brad DeMaio, the veteran, waits until that 4.
Yep.
Waits until that very last second before he's going to get disqualified to let go.
Oh!
And just kicks Roxas right under the arm.
Could have set a new NFL record there with that one.
Jake Elliott would have been proud.
Roxas firing back, getting those body shots in.
I think Brad just has a little bit more on the strikes right now.
Oh!
And you saw it right there.
They both went for it, but Brad was able to connect on his knee.
I think Brad has a little bit more left in the tank. Oh, just measures Roxas and comes down with a downward strike. All the momentum, gravity on his side with that shot. And a kick to the stomach.
Oh, my.
Neck breaker, and he brings the head down on the knee. Right on the knee.
Yeah, I thought he was going to fall with him. No, he lined that up beautifully.
It is all Brad DeMaio right now. An elbow drop. One.
He's
two.
falling for it. Roxas will not die.
Barely getting the shoulder up.
Very exciting here at 570 Fights. Everyone, because they are local, they're getting a lot of local support in the crowd tonight by everybody, and it gives you that extra little boost when you're in there.
And it's about bragging rights. These competitors that you're seeing in all these fights tonight, they see each other every week.
Yeah.
And if you get the win on 570 Fight Club, you get to go for the rest of the month and say, remember I beat you? Remember I beat you at that?
Maybe something they should look at here. Maybe the king of the 570 title or crown or something. We got to talk to management.
Brad DeMaio barely escapes there. Gets his arm under the second rope. Just breaks that pin attempt. Wrist lock driving the shoulder into the ground. Brad DeMaio fully in control again. Trying to pull that shoulder right out of the socket. And there's that position again, the knee on the back of the neck. It's all Brad DeMaio. And Aaron Roxas doesn't have much time, I don't think, to keep this one from being over. But that kick will help. Roxas fighting his way out. Into the corner now. DeMaio with the forearm and a chop. And another forearm just wailing on him with these strikes. And
that big
another
splash.
avalanche. Just saying, Roxas gets the boot up. I think Brad DeMaio just went for it once too often.
Absolutely.
Roxas had it scouted, is able to elude DeMaio there. Now it's his turn with an elbow and a forearm. Aaron Roxas off the ropes.
Oh.
Coming low with the clothesline for a 2, but DeMaio gets the shoulder up.
Smartly hooked he was reaching to hook that leg up, but what he did, he kind of gave a little bit of too much room under his body for Brad to shoot that shoulder up.
Again, the edge and experience here firmly in the corner of Brad DeMaio. But Roxas senses that this one could be over soon.
Oh, and he
Another
connects
knee.
again with that. Very smartly, though, this time doing it near the rampway so he cannot roll out, and immediately Brett drags him to the middle. Oh, I thought that was it.
Very close 2 count.
Roxas can't believe it. Brad doesn't know where he lives at this point in time. They're going at it.
He thinks this is a 609 fight. He thinks he's in California right now. Don't call for California. Roxas with the hammerlock, going under. Oh, breaking out with a headbutt.
Oh!
Forearm to the back of the head. It's not pretty, but it's effective.
Yeah, that's where all your nerves are. Look at his arm is limp.
Anaconda Vice by DeMaio.
Well, that's a way to wake him up.
And
And
there's
there it
the
is.
tap.
Brad DeMaio says, listen, it's going to be a long car ride home for you, brother, but
Stop living in the future or living in the past and always live in your now.
Chalk one up for the veteran Brad DeMaio with a hard-fought victory over Aaron Roxas.
another great stunt fight here at the 570 Fights.
It's that pride. It's that civic pride. It's being the big shot in your area. Friday night synonymous with high school football. This is the same thing. You want to rule your town. You want to rule your area. You want to rule that region. And that's why everybody's leaving it all in the ring tonight. They want to be the king of the 570.
Yeah, and if you're a talent from the 570, you know where to come. You know who to contact. Get in here and see what you got.